The picture-perfect beauty of Lijiang has often made it the poster child for tourism in Yunnan. But not long ago, the thriving indigenous cultures and awe-inspiring mountains of the valley were little known, even to the Chinese. In the 1990s, just as this idyllic village was being discovered by the outside world, tragedy struck. A massive earthquake shook these mighty mountains and reduced all of the area's villages to rubble. In the 1930s, botanist and ethnographer Joseph Rock announced its beauty to the world through a series of National Geographic articles. But any international fame was short-lived, and Lijiang was quickly forgotten. Decades later, after the 1996 earthquake, the town's old quarter was completely rebuilt by the local Nashi people. Slowly but surely, word about this quiet town began to spread until it became one of China's most visited tourist destinations. To look deeper into its past and hopes for its future, I sought out my friend Lucas, an academic researching tourism development in the region.
Old Town is, I don't know if you can see it from here, right, but it's huge.
Yeah.
There's a couple of main alleys that are usually crowded, but if you get lost in the small alleys around, you can find some small fields and local people living their daily lives. It's just a beautiful place. Lijiang represents a place with an amazing potential for sustainable tourism development, and I'm trying to do my best to push it forward.
Lucas suggested that I visit the town of Suhe and find Huilin, the owner of a boutique hotel there. Together, we went to the Sansheng Temple, where Han Buddhism, Tibetan Buddhism, and the indigenous Nashi beliefs are all melded into one.
I think, like even for this temple, I was told that, actually these are from pretty long ago. And I've seen some pictures, in books that I have in my bookshelf, like from Joseph Rock, and this temple was there, looking exactly like this. You get Guan Yin, who is, obviously part of Buddhism,
right?
Like Han Buddhism. And then she's surrounded by what looks like a lot of Tibetan Buddhism kind of
imagery.
Things. And then there is Dragon King.
Suhe and another small village called Baisha are considered to be the birthplaces of Nashi culture, with the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain looming in the distance. These two hamlets radiate a sense of antiquity. The towns are home to a people who still tie-dye cloth by hand, where cobblestone lanes are worn smooth by time, and a native form of animism is the chosen religion. As you wander the streets of Lijiang, Baisha, or Suhe, you become aware of the curious artistic symbols that adorn everything. This is the Nashi writing system called Dongba. The 1,300-year-old script is considered to be the last actively used pictographic language in the world.
这还是第一个字已经写了。
第一个字。
I spent the afternoon learning from a local calligrapher, still fluent in Dongba. Very few people remain who can still read and write the script. But these local experts can draw and understand up to 3,000 glyphs. An additional 700 simplified glyphs represent sounds, grammatical elements, and tenses.
这个字是天，天空的天。但是纳西语里边，这个天和10000、20000的万，这个是一个音，音是相同的，所以我们拿来用在这儿，当作万。
这幅画也是。
这个就是纳西族的吉祥如意的意思了。
吉祥如意的意思。
吉祥如意。
Wherever you are in Lijiang, there is one constant: the massive snowy peaks of the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain that rise into the clear sky and seemingly keep watch over the entire valley.
Yeah, and I guess also I just mean the iconic thing about Lijiang just always having like the mountain in the background.
The Yulong Xueshan, the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain, is something that always reminds you that you are at the foothills of the Himalayas, and that's pretty impressive every day when you look at it.
It is said that the 13 peaks are linked together in the shape of a giant dancing dragon. The main observation deck on Jade Dragon is a breathless 4,680 meters above sea level. In this glacial world, a sort of altitude-induced euphoria stuns visitors into a reverent silence as they gaze back down into the valley below. As the clouds rose and fell around me, like so many curtains on a stage, I was struck by the story of Lijiang's perseverance and its rise to now well-deserved fame. Thanks for watching. This was just one of the many incredible places I got to visit on my month-long journey across Yunnan. Like, share, and explore the rest of the province with me in this 12-episode series.